All right, it's your man, Sir-Earl, coming to you once again. The date is the 9th of January, around noon. Uh, my birthday is coming up in about 2 more days. So that's a couple more days of just getting older, I guess, or getting wiser, or being more blessed, whatever you want to call it. But the 11th is my birthday. So just coming at you today, just to drop another podcast, uh, trying to spread a little bit more knowledge about the things that I see and hear, and different things more than just a fitness podcast. Even though we do discuss that often. Um, the one thing that I wanted to discuss today is I do a lot of posting on social media, and a lot of it is of positive motivation. People that have overcome odds. There's this enormous podcast called Founders. It's really, really good. It really tells a story about the difficulties of starting and creating a business. A lot of things they really tell the story of a lot of things that we look at and we kind of say, oh, well, that must be nice. But how hard it was and how difficult it was and how much sacrifice that it took to get there. I mean, places like Kinko's, White Castle, Apple, things like that, Nike, Jay-Z, the Dakota, they were talking about that. And one thing that I find is that there's a lot of people that go through life, and they use a lot of excuses. I'll post something, for instance, like a picture of Elon Musk, who is very well established in the business world, considered a genius. And I read so any picture that I post of anybody, Elon, Jeff Bezos, anything like that, I get a lot of negative comments where people are talking like these people were given something. So we live in a world where you believe that you have to get lucky, or you have to be evil and rip people off to achieve something, as opposed to just the hard work that it takes to accomplish your goals. There are no shortcuts. There's no such thing as luck. You may get lucky and be born to parents with money, but if you're not capable of keeping that money and growing it and running a successful business, it's not going to work for you. That's not to say some people don't have head starts and luck, because they do. But you have more people that just busted their ass and work for what they got than you do people that just have it given to them, even though that's, it's a possibility. There's quite a few. But, you look at someone like Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos left a great paying job on Wall Street to start his own business. We look at it now as Amazon, this big conglomerate, nationwide conglomerate. But this man started out on the floor in his basement packing and selling books. No one bitched and complained about how evil he was then. When those days existed, when he left a job to just follow his dream. And to me, that's the biggest problem of a lot of things that exist today. People don't dream anymore. And so they've confined themselves to work a job they hate and accept what's being given to them. But then they like to utilize the hate speech, the cheating, the ripping off, and all those things to describe people who have given their life to pursue their dream, and you're doubted 100% when you leave a job to go start a business. And then when the business, and I know, I've been doing this for 30 years, so I know You don't receive any positive comments until it's successful, and then you're getting asked for a job, a loan, whatever it may be. But it was nothing but doubt at one point in time. I know firsthand what it's all about. I wanted to just stop on here and just talk to people and get them to understand that as a nation, as a group of people, we have to start dreaming again. We have to start going for our dreams, not just talking about it. If you have to work, some people, they have to work. They got a family. They have to pay bills. I know I kept a job as a mechanic for 10 years after I realized I hated it, but I still had to work. I had a family, and I had to take care of that. So it was, 10 years of working a job I hate, and 7 to 8 years once I left it to get what my dream started. 25 years later, I'm still not where I want to be, and I've been grinding for a very long time and sacrificing and things like that. So, stop believing that the successful world has something that you don't. We have people, me and Chie, we're, running a successful personal training studio. But you have people go, oh, you were just born that way. No, I was born 6 weeks immature. My mom told the doctor told my mom that I would be my growth would be stunted. I would never get big. I might be a dwarf. And, that was my diagnosis. And me and my family, we believed that for the longest until I started working out. And I realized at that point with that, and that's why I'm so favorable to training, is that I realized with that you can do anything with your body that you want. The one thing that I wanted to talk about, and I see more and more people going this route, they sit around and wait for success like it's a fucking lottery. You know what I mean? And it's not that. You can achieve anything worthwhile, but you must first, you must first create the habits that will allow you to attract those things into your life. I didn't, when I first started working out, I was 147 pounds at 26 years old. Most people that start working out, they do it, especially bodybuilding, they do it 14, 15 years old. So I was told by everybody that by starting late, by being small or whatever, I could never make it. Well, that's not true. I started at 147 pounds. I've been as high as 270 pounds, of muscle. I've won huge titles. I've created the physique. It's never a finished product. You're always working on it. But I created a physique I can be proud of. And I did it by busting my ass every day. In the gym, rain, sleet, or snow, what pain, no matter what. I try to tell everybody, whether it's whether it's getting in shape, whether it's success, whether it's getting rich, whether it's a marriage, whether it's raising kids or whatever, you will never accomplish anything until you create the habits that keeps you consistent towards the goal in which you're trying to get to. Some people, they wake up, they're motivated. That's what New Year's resolutions do. It motivates you. You have to learn to be more disciplined than motivated. Motivation is a temporary emotion. You'll do it when you feel like it. When you don't, you won't. That's why so many people are inconsistent with their goals of whatever it may be, saving money, If you were trying to save money and you consistently put up $25 a week, by the end of the year, you'd have a hell of a lot more than if you said, well, at the end of the year, I'm just going to throw this $5,000 in the bank, which will never happen. But it's habits. It's creating habits. To run a business, to run my business, I create the habit that every morning I do certain things to allow me to put my mind to put myself in a frame of mind to be successful at what I do. And specifically, you wake up, you meditate, you give gratitude, you read. I do my posting in the morning, which takes me about 2 hours of all my social media platforms. So, my eye itching. So anything that you do creates habits. You must create the habits first. Don't believe that you just gonna lose all that fat and get in shape. No, you must create the habits to do that, which is maybe you got to lay out your clothes on the bed the next day. Maybe you have to get up early and say your prayers, do your meditation, do your gratitude, whatever it may be. You must create habits that you repeat consistently, every day, consistently. My habits, I do 7 days a week. They don't have a weekend off. Why? Because I don't have a day to give off. It's the reason most people fail at things. They don't create habits. They don't keep journals. They don't lay out their plan for what they want to do. They just figure, hey, it's going to happen. No, it's not. You have to be consistent with what you do. If a basketball player like Michael Jordan hit a game winner once, okay, every year, he's not considered great. He's considered lucky. But to do it consistently all the time when he's counted upon, even though he's missed a lot, he puts him in the category of great. If there's some things you want to accomplish in your life, you have to create the habits that keep you consistent, going in that direction of that goal. If you don't, I can tell you right now, you're not going to make it. Most people never create habits. They just think the good luck fairy gonna come tap you on the head and everything that you want is gonna be right there. It don't work that damn way. Okay, it's gradual, small steps done consistently, and the only way you're going to take those gradual, small steps consistently is to have the discipline, not motivation. Everybody got motivation today and they don't have it tomorrow. One thing that I've learned about getting in shape or making money or running a business or having a good relationship, whatever it is, it's not just working out. You have to have discipline. Motivation does not do it. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. I get up some mornings like this morning. I woke up at 5 o'clock. Did I want to get out of my warm bed with my wife laying there next to me at 5 in the morning to get on the damn bike and do cardio? No, I did not. But the discipline, it wasn't whether I felt like it or not. I had to. Why? Because that's a part of my plan. If I had to be motivated, I'd have stayed my ass in the bed, which most people will do. So instead of hoping for luck or down the nose that see some forms of success, get your own discipline, set your own goals, keep your own journal, start to dream again. Dreams don't die until you do or you quit. So if you've quit on your dreams, dig them back up, start them over again. Dreams don't die. They're always there. And a dream was given to you for a reason. for you to fulfill it. It was not given to you to think about it, talk about it, make up excuses of why you can't. It was given to you for you to pursue, and you're never too old to pursue dreams at all. Never. Until you quit or until you die. You're never too old. So I like to see people dream again and go about it the right way. Create your habits. Be consistent. Don't do something good today and then don't do shit for 30 more days and sit and wonder why you're not getting the job done. You're not doing what it takes to get it done. There's a book called It Takes Whatever It Takes. If it takes 10 steps to reach your goal, you can't do 7. It's not going to happen. It takes 10. So I want to see people, this is coming from a trainer, I guess. But I started, the thing that keeps me going from being raised on the rough streets of Inglewood is I dreamed. I always had dreams of where I want to go. I still have dreams of where I want to go. Dreams fuel you. They wake you up in the morning. They put that thought in your head that I'm going to get up today. I'm going to make something happen, no matter how small. And at the end of each day, no matter how small it was, you take pride in that and you get ready for the next day. And a year later, people are looking and saying, well, goddamn, how did you do that? Well, the little small steps count too, as long as they're in the right direction. So I want to see people dream again. I want to see them pursue and chase those dreams again. It's the most fulfilling thing you could ever do in your life, no matter what that is. People will tell you it won't work, it's stupid, whatever, but listen to you. Listen to your heart and put the work and the effort into it. And trust me, it will happen for you. So until next week, this is your man, Sir-Earl. Check it out. And I am telling you, dream again, man. Wake up every morning with a purpose. Write it down. Make a plan. Go after it, all right? You'll feel much better about yourself, all right? It's your man, Sir-Earl, checking out. Peace.